Well, we can go from S-Teching Pegasus over to S-Teching My Valentine. Yay! Because I definitely want to do more S-Teching, because that's always fun. The problem is I need more monsters that can work with the equip cards I'm going for. And I only have so many options because, you know, the opponents I have to duel to get them are a pain in the butt. Well, let's see. I guess we can fuse you two and bring out Nekogal number 2. Unfortunately, I don't think anyone really drops her. She doesn't get enough of the equips I want to use fully to be as useful as I'd like. I still suspect getting to the final 6 duels is going to be a nightmare. Even if I get all the cards I want. Okay, we'll drop you two. And we'll just smash this. I mean, Mai's nowhere near as dangerous as Pegasus, so I'm not as worried about busting her monsters up. It's getting her to trigger my trap cards that's going to be the problem, probably. Though she might be a bit more willing to attack face downs, so we'll see. Maybe I should have saved Dancing Elf, but we got others in the deck, and this way, you know, I can start thinning out my hand. And you get a beat down Destroyer Golem. Even though it makes absolutely no sense you'd be in Mai's deck, because it has absolutely nothing to do with Harpies. Not herpes, Harpies. And yeah, I know I didn't say anything like herpes probably, but I'm just going to clarify anyway, because I'm sure someone's going to make a joke about it at some point. Because you gotta be crass sometimes, I swear. Well, I'll take care of the immediate hand issues. Just where are all my trap cards? There's 6 of them, man. I've only drawn 1. We're about halfway through my deck at this point. I think it's more like a third, but darn. I still can't get the pieces I want. Stop screwing with me, game. And oddly enough, Roguedoll was at one point in time like the strongest level 4 monster. It didn't last very long, but it was there for a little bit. Nod to the fallen, I suppose. You were once strong, Roguedoll, and you were quickly replaced. Come on, give me something I can work with here. Okay, I will drop Dancing Elf. Attack that. I mean, it's a bit more fitting, I guess, since at least it's a female monster, and it might fit a bit more with my style because of that, but it still doesn't feel like it really belongs in her deck all that much. Like, where's the Mirror Wall? Albeit Mirror Wall is probably not as potent in this game as it is in the actual game. Okay, I want to thin out this hand here real bad, so we're just going to fuse all this stuff together. No, I really don't care if it works. Just as long as it gets, you know, crap out of my hand. That's all that matters. Though I wish I could take a bit more damage here. Yeah, that feels like a complete waste. Gosh darn it. I just seriously want to draw my trap cards. Don't tell me they're all going to be at the bottom of my deck. At least half of them. I'm like, damn it. That's where I don't want them. Ooh, a Bean Soldier, huh? Well, at least it's not Jerry Beans, man. Because that was a bad joke, man. By the creators, like, it's Jerry Beans, man! Like, thanks. You guys just couldn't call it a Jelly Bean Man? You're like, no, it's funny as Jerry. So you can translate L's and R's sort of interchangeably when you're going from Japanese to English. Because reasons. I forget why. Because I guess R, but it's either R or L doesn't really exist in Japan. So that's why you can sort of do that. That's why Laharl can be like Raharl or Rahar, I guess. Technically. Not that most people would probably want to pronounce it that way. Come on, make it good. This is your one chance. Gosh darn it. I just cannot get jack squat on these trap cards right now. Okay. We'll drop these two. And bring Dark Elf to, you know, respectable 7,000. It still ain't high enough in my book. Though, you know, I can only go so high for it just caps, probably. Because why wouldn't it? Oh well. It is what it is. I mean, I guess every game can't have it where you can have a maximum attack power, you know, of over 65,000. Like, that'd just be insane. No, really, you actually can hit that in Ultimate Masters 2006. You can hit a maximum attack power of like 65,535 or something. Like, it's absolutely crazy. Okay, we'll summon you. I don't really approve of this play, but that's what I got. Okay, we'll soften you up a bit, and then blow you away. But seriously, why does she have the Celtic Guardian? Who does she think she is? Yugi? It's not even an obnoxious Celtic Guardian. Come on. It's got no style. So it could be like, I'm on a train. Well, 8,000. Yep, that's an impressive beat stick, if nothing else. Like, I can swing for game, assuming she doesn't, you know, hit me with Raigeki. Ooh, Dryad, so, you know, a reverse color Lady of Faith. And there's the last one. Well, I guess that'll work. Fusion does help, especially if it's later in a match, so let's get that out of the way. And then just swing with our massive attack power, you know, for the game here. Like, you can try and defend Dryad, but it's too late. I see through you alright. Darn, that's not what I wanted. I want Cyber Shield or Silver Bow and Arrow. Yeah, Mai's the only one you can duel for the Cyber Shield. I mean, it makes sense, I guess. And why does this count as a winged beast type if it's labeled a fiend? You know what? It's not worth thinking about. Let's just move on. Just move on. Just don't think about, you know, weird typings, you know? There's quite a few in Yu-Gi-Oh! You'd hurt yourself if you thought about them too hard. Okay, hand thinning, here we go. Because that should get us the Nekogal again, so we can power her up and probably just play the rest of the match, you know, trying to draw the cards we need. Question is, are we going to get the Cyber Shield or bow and arrows we want? Though I could probably buy one of them. Okay, I'll set this trap card for now. And gosh darn is my note. Well, I could tell that was coming. I could feel it. Like, my nose starting to itch there a little bit. Just like, yep, sneeze is coming. Damn nose. Well, still blows. But, use these four. Admittedly, you know, I'd rather laugh at making, you know, one hit like 9,000, you know, attack power, but, you know, I'll work with what I got here. Battle Ox? I'm pretty sure Kaiba plays Battle Ox. Why do you have one? Ugh, like, these decks are so poorly defined. It makes no sense. Okay. Bring you up to 4,000. I know I'm spreading the equips a lot more, but It is what it is, you know? Of course, I'm probably going to end up relying on mystical sand when the time comes. Ugh. Oh, come on. Why do I keep not drawing the trap cards? Like, you think I'd find some of them in the middle of the deck, right? You know, with you having, like, you know, 6 of them. Like, my odds of drawing them should be a little bit better, since I still have 5 of them in there. But no, they're like, you can have all the monster cards and equips. The cards I don't want. Okay, let's just take you out. Ah. Not a bad monster, per se. Well, let's see. Definitely not going to attack. Not when my position's so obviously dominant. Well, let's waste you 3. And that gives us another powered up beater. Feral Imp, another Yuki card. Yeah, the decks in this game are just terribly eclectic. Well, there's at least one more. Okay, let's attack you, I guess. That way she doesn't use a spell card on us. Because that would suck. Okay, let's summon you, I suppose. And attack. I guess it makes a bit more sense why this isn't a fiend, I guess, but I still don't see how that counts as being the main monster when it looks like the thing that's coming out of the mirror would be the main threat there. Like, the bird just carries it. I'm not even sure it's really a bird. It might be a demon of some kind. Oh, there goes the witty phantom. Sadly, it wasn't very witty. Okay. That'll work, I guess. It does feel like a waste, though, because I'm wasting one equip card. But I can live with it. And yep, we're gonna go with Uranus. Yeah, I know it's pronounced Uranus, but it's funnier when you say it as Uranus, you know? Even if it's technically wrong. And the scientists get all upset about it. Like, why can't you say it correctly? Because it's not as funny that way. Of course, they had to go and demote Pluto from planet status, though at least it makes sense. I mean, it hasn't really cleared its orbit, you know, it's not gravitationally dominant in its orbit, that's why it got demoted. Okay. Well, I guess we're gonna kill another equip card. But it is what it is, I suppose. Because when we do this fusion, it's gonna drop the base stats back down and remove the equip card's effect. That's a loss. But hopefully that'll let me draw my next not my next equip card, my next trap card. Because I would like to do that. Okay. One more. Come on, Mai. Keep up the pressure. I mean, I know you can't. She could at least play something a bit better. Ooh, an Amazon of the Sea. Sadly, this isn't a game where I'd actually use that. And we'll set you down for a turn. And we'll let you get run over. That way I can lower my life points a little bit more. Ooh, nice. At least it's a bit more fitting, I suppose. Okay, let's equip these to somebody. Yeah, why not you? And an attack like this actually will work in our favor. Because when you attack through a monster, it also lowers your ranking. Because it was an effective attack. So you must use tactics to get the opponent to make such a foolish move to leave the monster in an open position. Okay, let's dump these three. Might want to move my hands off the in-turn button there. Because I'd really hate it if I screwed up and pressed it by mistake. Okay, we're going to have to do 2 attacks. And that should do it. But will my hand over the card we want? That is the question. Nope, we got Follow Wind, which I don't need. I mean, at least it's an equip card, I guess, but not one I wanted. Well, that'll do for this episode. Next time, we'll probably continue to try and get what we need from Mai. We'll see how it goes, though, right? Until then, see ya.